And here we go. Snap placement. Kick is blocked. Picked up by the Rattlers. 15, 20, 25, 30,
What's
35.
he doing? He should be sprinting.
45,
Why is he not running?
40, 35, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Terry Johnson. No, it's not. It's number 14 for the Rattlers. Darren Parker, 6 foot, 170 pounds. Hit and drop. Woo! Looking to pass again. Rattlers got him. Sacked. Pulls it now, shoots across the middle. Touchdown, Fairview! Right on the money, and the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket. Rattlers have a spot. Can we make the tackle? We do. Flies toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's around the first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's a first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Rattlers, with 45 seconds left, have shut the door. Hello and welcome to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. I'm Keith Miles, your host, along with the head Rattler, Coach Earl Holmes. And Coach, the Rattlers journeyed to Baltimore, Maryland to play our first conference game of the 2013 season, and it didn't quite work out just like we wanted. We fall to Morgan State 34-21.
Well, I thought we made a lot of mistakes that pretty much sealed our fate. And honestly, Keith, we're looking at this thing, we're trying to find the pieces to this puzzle. And you expect the older guys to play better than the younger guys, but it seemed like the younger guys are leading the team. So, you know, we're going to look at it, evaluate it, but right now I can honestly tell you that the young guys are outplaying the older guys.
It was homecoming here in Baltimore for Morgan State, a big weekend for all of the Morgan alumni, and it was a big football game. And one of the things I know that you wanted to do with this game was make it a signature game to send a message to the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference that, you know, this is going to be a formidable Rattler football team, and it didn't quite work out that way today. Some good things and some other things that I know you wish would have worked out better.
Well, that's what we're talking about. You know, anytime you beat yourself, there's a problem. You got to look at that thing. And, you know, it's our 5th game of the season. Now you're trying to find your team identity. And, again, you know, before we kicked this thing off, you know, we knew what we had as far as the older guys playing well to build the younger guys around the older guys. But, again, you know, it's a process, you know, and we're still trying to figure it out. But at the same time, we trust what we see. We're going to emphasize what we coach about. And, again, right now is the older guys just not getting it done.
All right, Coach, we're going to come back and take a look at first-half highlights of FAMU and Morgan State after this timeout on the Coach Earl Holmes Show.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
All right, welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, the Rattlers deferred. We won the toss and deferred, and we wanted the football to start the second half.
Well,
and actually, that was a good decision.
Well, we knew. We knew coming to this game that they substituted a lot of quarterbacks. They use a quarterback as the running back, and they got a pretty good running scheme. I got to give them that. But a team like this, you got to game tackle, you got to take away the pass, and you just got to compete. And we thought about it. We knew the game be won up front, so we couldn't go 1 for 1. We had to take on some double teams and win our one-on-ones, and we kind of struggled throughout the game to win our one-on-ones.
All right, well, let's go to first half highlights of FAMU and Morgan. It's Hughes Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. And Coach, we brought some Florida weather up here to Baltimore. It was a beautiful afternoon here in Morgan State, and here we go. The Bears are going to get off on offense. And, Coach, they're going to put together a pretty impressive drive right away.
Well, we knew that coming in the game. You see they spread out wide. It's kind of hard to count for the quarterback. But he made some throws. I thought we had a chance to get off the field there. Again, you got to be able to get off the field on third down.
That would have been a pick six if Patrick had been able to hold on to that, because it was nothing but turf in front of him. But this is Seth Higgins, Coach. You mentioned him. He's an outstanding quarterback, and actually they just settled on him last week. But he can run the football. He made things happen.
He really can. And again, you got to count for the quarterback, so you got to win your one-on-ones. But overall, I thought offensively we did some things well. Like here's McVerse here. I felt like we get a bite on the body, we can expose and have our running game work as well.
Tariq McVerse had a big day, Coach. He topped the century mark for the first time we had a running back this year to do that. So there were some positives in this football game that you can build on.
Well, I thought we had a chance to really Nick Tariq McVerse had his best game of the season. But again, we should have ran him more, but we kind of got away from that once we got down. But Keith, you look at it, he went on first and second down, but you got to find a way to win on third down.
And that was one of the things that Morgan was doing pretty successfully, and that was converting on third or fourth down, Coach, to keep their drives alive.
And I thought special teams came to play today. We kind of shanked some punts here and there, but here's Terry up the seam and get us in a good field position. And I thought we had a chance to take the lead in the game.
Yeah, great return there by Terry Johnson out of Tallahassee Ricketts High School. And here's Damian, and here we go.
That was Sale Donors, and it's pretty much been our Achilles heel all season, Keith. When you look at it, I think we're averaging 3 interceptions a game, and that's what you can't do. You got to win the turnover margin. Yeah,
here we go, coming right back on offense. Mike Etheridge, Coach, had a big day.
Well, we want to use the tight end. We're going to take what they give us. And Damon seemed to be hooking up with him and Linworth all day. But at the same time, we got to control our own destiny by being two-dimensional. Just want to come out and pass the ball every play. We got to establish the run at some point.
All right, here we go. Moving the football here. Once again, Damian. Now we go to second quarter action here. Damian decides to pull it down and run, and there were a couple of opportunities for him to do that today.
Well, that's what you have to do. You got to be a two-headed lineman. Out there, Damian's the guy that can run. Here's another kid I thought ran the ball very hard for us. Bice. We got to find a way to get the running backs the ball, Keith. I think we got to take a lot of things off of Damian while Damian kind of go through what he needs to go through. Because here it is, we had a screenplay call there, and we put it in the chest, and we're off and running.
It was wide open too, Coach. It was wide open. Lamont Bice, though, Coach, you mentioned Lamont Bice. He ran real hard when he got his chances today.
Well, you got 3 good running backs, so we got to find a way to get guys the ball. But right here, as long as we don't go one-on-one, Keith, we game tackle, we swarm, we're fine. But it's the times where we didn't win our one-on-ones. Like here's the quarterback stepping up here. We got to contain here. We got to make a play. We got to make a play here. Move the first down. We was third and long. They got a chance to get the first down again. That kind of wears you out. So we got out here and there, but at the same time, we got to make some plays.
Yeah. They were once again spreading our defense and taking advantage of that. Seth Higgins, again, a very good mobile quarterback.
He really is. But we got to get him down. When he's buying time like this, as you can see, we steady missing tackle. We missed another tackle here. The guys steady running around, and we like to move in slow motion. So we got to evaluate and look to make sure we have the right guys that's on the field at this particular time, because our Achilles here today was not getting off the field on third and fourth down.
Yeah. All right, here we go. They kick it off to us. This is James Owens on the return, and he told me ahead before the game, Coach, he thought he was about 95% ready to go. Still not quite 100%, still nursing that ankle.
He really is, and it's shown when he tried to run the ball. So we got to get other guys involved, like Bice and again, like McVerse. So we got to keep the chains moving with that.
All right, here we go. Morgan, this is Seth Higgins once again, and you can see he's looking to make plays, and again, he's bouncing off tackles and trying to keep things going.
We got to keep swarming, but overall I thought we missed too many tackles, and it wasn't something that he did, it's what we didn't do. And you got a game tackle, big guy like that, 6'5", 220, you got a game tackle to get him down. He's a big body, but at the same time, I think we should have gotten down plenty of time when we missed him.
All right, here we go. This is Damian dropping back to pass, and once again has time. Good protection this time, and sails this pass down here.
We got to give ourselves a chance to make a play. Anytime you got to leave a receiver out there like that, you got to give him a chance to make a play, and we didn't do it.
All right, that's how it looks first half highlights there, Coach. What we're going to do is we're going to force the issue and really climb back in this game. We have made some big plays to get back in it, but then we ended up with some interceptions that really ended up being our death knell when to put this one away.
And that's pretty much been our story so far this year. You know, you go into halftime, you make the adjustments. You talk about how we got to get swarm on defense and how we got to pound the ball on offense. So that's why we prefer to have the ball in the second half. So we felt like we had the right game plan. Guys just got to settle down. You know, it's their homecoming, things of that nature. But at the same time, we got to do what we do best. That's to win each and every play, one play at a time for 60 minutes.
All right, we're going to come back and take a look at second half highlights of FAMU and Morgan State after this timeout on the Coach Earl Holmes Show.
Our community is amazing, but we can always make it better. Let's give the children the encouragement and education they deserve. I'm Brian Bower, and I care about our community. That's what makes Palmetto Security Services a dedicated company.
The Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late.
Our community is amazing, but we can always make it better. Let's give the children the encouragement and education they deserve. I'm Brian Bower, and I care about our community. That's what makes Palmetto Security Services a dedicated company.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, it's 21-7 at the half. Morgan State up, but the game's still well within reach. A lot of football to play in the second half.
Well, I thought the defense came out in the second half and answered the challenge. You know, I think we gave up 6 points in the second half, and you know, that's what you want to do. You got to go in halftime, make those adjustments, come out in the second half, and shut the run down. And I thought that Morgan did some things well on third and fourth down, but at the same time, to hold a team like that to just 6 points in the second half, you give yourself a chance to win some football games.
All right, let's go to second half highlights. The Rattlers are going to close the gap in the third quarter and pull it within a one-score game, 21-14. Here we go. We get the ball to start the second half, and we start at about our own 20, 21-yard line.
Well, here it is, kid. We thought, you know, this was a very important drive for us. And here it is, McBurst here. You know, we run the ball getting 8 or 9 yards, so we want to keep the game close. I felt like we had settled down on defense and caught on the rhythm of what they're doing, so now we pound it. You know, and that's what you want to do. You want to be two-dimensional regardless of the score. There's 30 minutes left, but we end up not getting anything out on that. But here's your quarterback run, and again, you know, he did some things, but at the same time, you started getting a little gimpy when we started hitting, and guys started swarming. So that's what it's about in the second half, making an adjustment during the halftime and finding a way to win. And here it is, we blocked the field goal.
Right.
And, we score again on defense.
Yeah, Darren Parker, coach, a young man. This was a great special teams play.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Keep your younger guys. Here's a true freshman here, 89-yard punt block for a touchdown. The younger guys are stepping up, so we got to make sure that we start playing with the young guys.
All right, here we go. Darren Parker helps the Rattlers close that gap now, 21-14. And here we go, Morgan back on offense, and some good hitting right here. Well, look at the Rattlers closing those
now
lanes.
we're swarming. Now we're swarming, and now we're playing Rattler defense. So it was a good kick here. I got to tip my hat off to him. It was a nice field goal by them, and okay, they're up by 10, but again, we still dictating what's going on. So it's all about us now just trying to finish, trying to get back in the game. And again, I thought we did a lot of things running the ball well as we passed the ball, but at the same time, you know, we got to find a way to find out how we're going to win football games. So it starts with the run game.
Here's a young man, I know you're happy to see him making his way back, and that's Adamson Felix.
Yeah, he's been nursing an injury, hamstring. But here's Amon Bice here, he can't run up the middle. I tell you, you know, the disappointing thing is we have to find out what guys are going to step up and play. And I felt like McBurst as well as Bice stepped up and played. It was a great play by Damon moving his feet, buying some time, and might actually catch a touchdown pass. So we're back in this thing.
Yeah, Mike Etheridge, my coach, played an outstanding football game. About 3 or 4 great receptions at the most opportune times.
Well, and that's what it's about. Here it is again. We're trying to get out the field on 3rd downs, and we swarm it. So, to hold a team like this again to 6 points, this 6 points in the second half, I feel like the momentum has shifted our way. So now we got to go out here and put 7 on the board and win this game. And we got to kind of put a nail in the coffin for us right here on this tip and this interception there. That's kind of like the ball been bouncing their way the whole game, and they get a pick 6, and this is what's been killing us all year long, kid.
Cody Acker, who had a big game a week ago. He was their leading tackler, came back with the pick 6 and takes it for the touchdown. And that really kind of sealed the ball game, Coach, because at that point we only needed a touchdown and an extra point. We would have had the lead in the game.
If you look at it, Keith, we got to find a way to establish the run. I thought with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game with a timeout, I thought we could have ate some clock up because the defense was playing very well. So I don't think there was a need for us to go out there and just try to hit on a one big home run swing. So we'll look at it. That's what we do. We look at it, but at the same time, young guys are stepping up. The Parkers are stepping up. The Curtis Alexander stepping up. And so that's what we got to do. We got to go back and fine-tune this thing. But at the same time, like we talked about earlier, it's a process, But, again, when you're building your team, you think the older guys who are established, who's battle-tested, can go out and actually be consistent day in and day out. Well, that hadn't been the case for us. So it's pretty much the young guys telling the older guys, move out the way, it's time for us to play.
All right, 34-21, the Rattlers fall to Morgan in our conference opener. And as we go to break, we'll take a look at final statistics, and then we'll come back with more on the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Stay with us.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
I'm Mickey Clayton, Executive Director of the Rattler Booster Club. The Rattler Booster Club contributed $591,000 to the athletic department of Florida A&M University. Some of the things we were able to purchase this year was the Jumbotron, and we assisted with the scoreboard and the Al Lawson Center, and golf carts for our seasoned Rattler Booster supporters, pitching machine for the baseball team, the shooting machine for the basketball team. So the Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs. Join the Booster Club. Call the Rattler Booster office at 850-224-6093. It's not too late.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Let's take a look at today's players of the game. On offense, Coach, Tariq McBurst, 8 carries, 110 yards, a touchdown, goes over the century mark. Got to be happy for a guy who suffered a broken leg and sat out the whole season last year.
It seemed like the more we run, the stronger the kid gets. And again, we got to find a way to continue to feed him, because I felt like around the third or fourth quarter we warmed down a little bit, and McBurst is running stronger and harder.
On defense, Coach, Akil Blunt, 8 total tackles, 5 solo, 3 assists. Then Big Frank Mays, 6 total tackles, 4 solo, and 2 assists. Patrick Aiken had a big day also. These guys are playing. Akil Blunt is really coming into his own.
Well, another young guy. You know, you're talking about a true sophomore kid. Had some playing time as a true freshman. This is his first year starting. He started to develop. He's starting to blossom, and that's what you want. You know, guys like that who can step up and make big plays for you, let you know your future looks bright.
On special teams, Coach Darren Parker, get used to that name. You're going to hear a lot from him. This youngster picked up a blocked field goal and ran 89 yards for a touchdown.
Here's it again. Keep you talking about a true freshman, and guy threw in the 5, and then he stepped up and was big. You know, we blocked the punt, a field goal rally, took it 89 yards to a touchdown, and there it is again. We're scoring on defense, so we got to find a way to put some more points on the offensive side, as well as get off the field on third downs. But again, when you got the young guys who are stepping up, you know, we're going to continue to play a lot of more young guys, because it seems like, you know, they want this to be their team, and I totally agree with that. So we'll look at it and we'll evaluate it and go from there. But to the young guys, I wish, you know, them a lot of success, because they're working hard and they're not caught in their own ways. But it's kind of disappointing when your older guys kind of step on their feet, and again, they battle tested. So you got to get those things resolved, because at some point, you know, we're going to need them as well, because it's their team. You know, the older guys have to lead the young guys, because the young guys really paying close attention to what they're doing.
All right, Coach, as we go to break, we'll take a look at what happened around the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference this weekend, and also at the conference standings, and we'll be back with some more thoughts on the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Stay with us.
Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a certified minority business specializing in the installation of commercial plumbing and underground utilities, including water, sewer, and fire line. Its owners, Caleb and Sharon Hanna, have over 30 years experience in the Tallahassee area. Metron also offers installation of concrete sidewalks, erosion control, and construction management. On your next project, think Metron and call 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, up next is Savannah State, the Tigers in Savannah, Georgia. It's a much improved Savannah State program overall and a team overall too. They're coming along. They're trying to make their move to get better. And we go to Savannah. It's a second conference game of the season. And it's time for the older Rattler players to have some pride in what they do, take some pride in what they do, and try and turn this thing around.
Well, that's what it's about, Key. You know, it's about pride. And if the older guys are not going to lead the way, then I know for sure the young guys are. And again, we're going to look at it and be critical of this thing because, you know, again, you're talking about Savannah State, not taking anything away from them, but, you know, you expect your old guys to come out and play fast and show the young guys the way. And I continue to say that because it was very disappointing to see the young guys outplaying the older guys. Yes, your future looked good, the future looked bright, but at the same time, you know, I don't necessarily want to throw the young guys in the crossfire, but now that I know that they're ready, that's what we're going to go with.
All right, it's Savannah State, and it's up in Savannah.
Right.
So the road's not going to get any easier, Coach. We're in the heart of the conference part of the schedule now.
Well, that's what you want, you know, and I'm glad this thing is starting to pan itself out. You know, I'm glad to see that, you know, we're moving in the right direction when it comes to our future. So, again, some people are going to sit down, guys. We're going to see a lot of changes, and that's what it's going to take. You know, it's not like you're throwing anybody away. You just want them to sit back and understand the things that they're not doing so well. And at the same time, you want to grow. And in order for these young guys to get that experience, you got to put them out there and let them play.
All right, Rattlers take on Savannah State up next on the road in Savannah, Georgia. Not that far away from Tallahassee, right. And it's a 6 o'clock kickoff. So come on up to Savannah and help cheer the Rattlers on. And, of course, we'll have all of the highlights for you right here next week on the Coach Earl Holmes Show. We'll see you there.
Hit and drop. Woo! Looking to pass again. Rattlers got it. Sacked! Pulls it now, shoots across the middle. Touchdown, Fairview! Right on the money, and the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket. Rattlers have a spot. Can we make the tackle? We do. Flies toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's Rattler first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's a first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Rattlers with 45 seconds